attack.
Yeah, at the party yesterday. It was Josh's child's party yesterday. And I hear Kelly talking about the story about a bear because they were gone in like Gatlinburg
we went to
area.
Gatlinburg.
And I was like, somehow I'm like came out of the bathroom. I'm like, somehow I know I'm not supposed to be hearing this right now because Josh is going to tell me this later. And then I hear Josh walking. He sees me coming. He's like, yeah, I was going to tell Jordan this on the podcast. So, just. And I was like, you're right.
Jordan woke up the morning we were leaving the cabin. Mm-hmm. Guess what?
There was a bear.
Well, we didn't see the bear.
Oh.
The door to our van was opened. Snacks strewn everywhere.
It opened the door.
It opened the door,
Wow.
got in, didn't scratch up the car or do anything, but just, opened Larabar.
Did it eat it?
It ate it. It tried to get some bags of I don't know, chips or something open. Couldn't do that. Tossed them away. You could watch the whole story of what the bear did. It got to the cookie. It got to the Larabar. Couldn't get the chips. And then I'm looking down into the forest and there's just a strewn bags of things it couldn't get opened or ripped. It's I'm out of here. So then we're like, wow, holy cow, I can't believe this happened. So we're packing up the car. We're like, did we tell the kids what happened? I don't know. Went to start the car to leave. Car wouldn't start because the door and the light had been on all night. And I realized that last time I went to Valvoline, they said, your battery health on your car is poor. Do you want us to replace that? And I was like, you guys always say
just a
something.
Regular oil change.
Just give me the oil change. I have a coupon.
Don't change my filter either.
Yeah, don't change. Look at your filter.
Look at your air filter. It doesn't look so bad,
Well,
it's like
I need to replace this.
Yeah, it's like getting health insurance. And then you're like, this is ridiculous, man. Why is it so much money? And then you have some catastrophic thing. You're like, thank God I was paying that. Thank God, man. They really came in clutch. It was worth it.
Oh.
So did you tell the kids?
We did. And which of my children do you think was mortified by this news?
Isaac terrified. Elliot, greatest day of his life.
Flip it around.
Really?
Isaac was pumped. Elliot was it was the first time he was actually scared of something.
That is surprising because he's not scared of anything.
I know. In fact, we got him a hat that he had picked out.
That had a bear on it?
That had a bear on it. He had picked it out before this happened.
Oh,
so
no.
he picks it. He's like, it's for you, Daddy. He tried to play
That's
it off
just
I'm not scared.
Comedic timing there.
Yeah. Anyways, so we're okay. The people who run the cabin or whatever came and gave us a jump.
We're in such a low trust society. The other day I was at Kroger and there was a guy who his car, he just had so much stuff in his car. And his wife was walking up and they looked disheveled. Just not in the moment, but just as human beings. And he was like, man, he walked up to me and was like, man, can you jump my car? And I was like, I looked at him and I was thinking in my mind, I saw him in Kroger. I remember passing him. And so I was like, this isn't somebody just faking me out. I actually walked around with this guy. So I was like, I will help you.
Oh, you did? Okay, you did help.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
I would have helped him even if I was suspicious and I would have gotten mugged and my car taken. I was like, I tried.
I hate when my battery won't start because I think, man, I gotta ask someone for help because I don't want to. I am always worried about when people are like, hey, can you give me a jump? I'm like,
I don't think you look like the kind of guy who's gonna hurt somebody and steal their vehicle.
I know, but I just always think I'm suspicious of everybody, so
Yeah.
I hate to put someone else in that position.
I could tell he felt awkward, and then I thought, you know what, this is kind of sad because we really are in such a low trust society.
You were trying to make it a little bit higher trust.
I was, but I was,
good for
there was another time, Josh, there was this kid on the side of the road and his car was smoking like crazy.
Oh, geez.
And he said that people were he was asking for help and people were just flipping him off. And I pulled over and he was an Amazon. He had an Amazon shirt on, and there's an Amazon facility right like 2 seconds away. And his car was old and looked like it had just been blown up. And so I was like, okay, this equates. There's an Amazon. So he's not trying to do anything. Like that would have been such a high, like, 40
look,
chest.
if you
I want to buy an Amazon shirt.
if you
and
are
take 'em
gonna
out.
mug me, take my money. I'm
Yeah, it was, like,
impressed.
genius.
I'm honestly impressed.
So I got out and helped the dude for like 10 minutes, but his car was like completely destroyed. I was like, dude, your car is destroyed. And he was like, yeah, I know. And so I just left. I didn't know. And he said, my brother's coming. And I was like, all right. So 2 times, high trust society here. I'm out here trying to get mugged, and it hasn't happened yet. So we're good.
You're putting yourself out there.
I am.
The world is teaching you that maybe it's not as bad as you think.
Well, I felt bad because he's like, I've literally gotten flipped off by multiple people when I asked him. I was like, are you making this up?
These people have Amazon packages on their porch as they're flipping him off.
Exactly. I mean, dude, screw them. That's sad.